Hey guys, and welcome to this week's Plan With Me. So Plan With Me is going to cover the week of July 18th through the 24th. So I'm going to go ahead and work on setting up my planner for that week. As far as kits, this is what I'm going to be using. So I actually realized today that I created this kit and I never actually put it up in my Etsy shop. So as you can see, this is kit SK22. So I'm going to go ahead and use it today, and then I will be putting it up in my shop. So by the time this video goes up, it's probably already going to be there. So this was actually a misprint when I was creating the kits. So this will not be like that once it's in my shop. That mistake is already fixed. But since I had it and I realized that I had never posted it, I don't think I used it. Maybe I used it. I don't actually remember, but I know for a fact that it's not in my shop. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be using this kit. So let's go ahead and dive in. So if you caught my video last week, you will have seen that I am using this snap-in not only as a bookmark, but I also have the girls' schedule on there. This usually doesn't change, it stays the same, but this week there is changes because it is choreography week each year, but some of the other classes and privates will be the same. It's just their actually team schedule that will change. So I have that for reference. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to start by putting down my headers up top and going from there. So I apologize right now if you are watching and you see the condition that my nails are in. So I actually was removing my previous nails that I had done, and I kind of, as much as I love them or loved getting them, they're kind of a little pricey, and so I wanted to kind of take a break from it for a while so we can kind of like not be spending that extra money on nails. And then they were getting really long, so it was difficult for me to kind of get some things done because of the length. So I took off the dip at home, and then I painted them temporarily with this nail polish that I had, but there's something wrong with the nail polish. Like it would not dry at all, and for like hours after, it was still like every time I touched anything, it would smear or it would get marks on it. So I did want to put nail polish on top though, because you know, my nails had been filed down, and like, not just filed down. They've been like, you know, when they put the dip, they like, I don't even know what, not sanded down, but yeah, they filed down in the top. And so the texture of my nails is a little off, and then they're obviously a little thin from having put the dip for a while. So I just wanted to put a layer on there just for protection and to kind of keep me from biting them, because I'm a nail biter. That is why I started getting my nails done in the first place. So I wanted to make sure I put something on it, but the problem is that this was the only nail polish that I had available. So I just left it on there for now to just kind of help my nails, but I will be taking it off and changing the nail polish. And I'm going to try it out for a little bit. If not, I'm going to end up going back to get them done. But what I did do though is I ordered a dip kit. Oh, this got stuck on the corner. There you go. Okay. I did order a dip kit off Amazon. So it has like nude colors of the dip powder to try and do it yourself at home. And so I'm going to give it a try. I don't know if it'll come out right, but I figured I might as well try it, because I think the cost of the kit was like $25, I think, compared to paying the money that I've been paying to get them done. So I'm going to try it out, and I'll just kind of let you know how that goes. So that'll be my new adventure that I have coming up, attempting to do dip on my own nails. But I mean, when they do it in the salon, the process seems not too complex. I mean, obviously it's an art, so it's not going to be simple, but I think I could probably get it done if I practice and try. So it might not be perfect the first couple of times, but I'm hoping I can get the hang of it eventually, so that way I can just do dip on my own nails. I wouldn't be able to do like fancy designs or the drawings like they do, but I'm hoping that I can at least, you know, just put the dip just so that it gets like, you know, harder and protects my nails and stuff. But anyways, that was a long segment on my nails, but just because I know you're seeing them, and if you can actually see well enough, I'm not sure if you actually can, there's all these marks on them because it just didn't go. It just wasn't working for me. But I left it on anyway, so please excuse the condition of my nails. Okay, so I put my date covers, the washi strip to cover the dates that were there, and then I put these stickers on top and bottom to kind of cover up that section. Let me see, I'm trying to think of what I have. I do have a lap shift on Saturday. We have privates on Sunday. Okay, so what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna go ahead and I am gonna put my weekend banner, just because I really like the weekend banners. And last week for sure, because of the way I set things up, it didn't actually look as great as I would have liked it to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add that now. And this washi is kind of the same design as the back of the dates, so I thought it would look cute. Yeah, so I've been getting just back into the routine of making my Plan With Me videos, and I'm very excited to be back at it. This actually brings me so much joy, so it's been great to have the chance to you know, record these and share my planning with you guys. As you can see, last week, this was the layout I had. For cheer, I went ahead and I used the stickers for them, so I will do that. And then for work, I just put my dots, and then I put my schedule on there. I'll probably end up doing that later though. So I am going to kind of leave the top clear for that, and then on the bottom, well, actually, let me see. Let me try and think of what the schedule's looking like for this week. So it's choreography week for my daughters, like I said, so they have practice all week and actually all day on Tuesday. So I am planning on taking that day off, but I don't know. Well, I'm planning on taking the day off. I just don't know if I'm actually going to be able to, because we just have a lot going on at work. So I'll probably just end up working from home. So I don't think I'll put the day off on here until I confirm that I will in fact be off. But yeah, that's kind of where that's at. Let me just go ahead and put down choreography schedule first. So first day is Monday from 7:30 to 9. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add this here for that one. The next one is going to be all day on Tuesday. So I'll probably mark that on top since it's an all day thing. So it's actually not all day exactly. So it's going to be from, what is it, like 9 to 12. Yeah, it's from 9 to 12, and then they have an hour off, and then from 1 to 4 they'll have choreography. So it's kind of like an all day thing, which is why I wanted to take that day off so I could be there to support her for that. But yeah, like I said, I have a lot of stuff to do at work, so whether I'll actually be able to do it all, I'm not sure. Here, let's see, Wednesday, she's supposed to have practice from 1 to 4, but I actually do have a lot of meetings from work that I'm going to want to track, so I'm just going to put it down here on the 4 slot, because I don't think I have any meetings at 4. At least I don't think so. So I'll just track it lower, so I have room on the top for my work meetings. What else is her schedule looking like? Just for choreography week. And then Thursday from 2 to 3:30. So this is her schedule. As you can see, there's a lot of team practices this week because it's choreography, but that's just the way it goes. They're trying to put together their routine. So just so I don't have you guys sitting for all of this, I'm going to go ahead and write in that schedule real fast, and then I'll do a fast forward for that, and then I'll come back and we'll walk through the rest of the schedule. Okay, so I went ahead and wrote in the schedule, and then I added this one. This is my other daughter's team practice. She only has 1 team practice this week because her choreography was the week of the 11th through the 17th. So if you joined me yesterday, you saw, or last video, you saw me put her choreography schedule. So they only have 1 practice this week, and the rest of those practices are for my oldest daughter. Now, even though these are team practices, we still have classes and privates that they take. So I'm gonna go ahead and just to kind of save on time in this video, I don't want you guys sitting too long while I write out standard stuff. I'll write these on and throw them on real fast. And I think what I'm gonna do going forward is I'll already have my stickers pre-drawn out with these classes and practices, and then during the video we'll just put them on because it does take a lot of time for me to write and I write a little bit slow, so I don't want to have you guys sitting here that long or watching me do it. So for next week I'll probably end up doing that, but for right now I'm just going to go ahead and fill them out, put them in, do the fast forward, and then we can talk about the schedule afterwards. Okay, so I went ahead and put the cheer schedule for all their other classes and privates on here. As you can see, I don't know if you can see very well, but they're not all in the same sticker type. The only kit I had printed out and available was a sampler, so it doesn't have all these extra stickers. So that's one thing that I want to say is a goal for my shop is I want to make sure that I have add-ons that are just these stickers, like sheets of this sticker, these styles of stickers alone, just that way they're a little bit more not suitable, but that way they can meet different planning needs, because the sampler has a few of them, but if it's something you're trying to track and you want all the stickers to be consistent, you might want an add-on. This week it doesn't really bother me, but I am thinking that going forward I would like the option that for every team practice I can have possibly like the big blocks, and for every class I can have like, you know, all the small ones and not have to like mix and match these. And privates, I mean, I wouldn't mind having privates and like a flag separately, but that's just yeah, that's just something for me to think about and something that I'll work on. Yeah, something I'll work on. Let's see, what else do I have? So I kind of mentioned previously, or maybe I didn't, I don't remember. So I have the Cozy app and we have our schedule on there. And so I'm a paper planner. My husband is not a paper planner. So we kind of do a hybrid. I track all my stuff in my planner, especially because I don't have my phone at work. And then I put everything on Cozy so that way he has track of it and I'm able to tag him on everything he needs to do. And that's just what's been working for us. One thing I need to track on here, so there's a couple things that are like unique for this week is, so Monday they have uniform fitting for cheer, and actually I think I'm gonna use one of these dots. And so I had to schedule them for that, and it ended up being at, what is this? 5:30 is when I was able to get the block for them to do the uniform fitting. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there. It started since, you know, the Friday before this week, but all the slots that were available just didn't work for us. So I ended up doing that on Monday. So we have uniform fitting, and then looking on the schedule, I see that my husband has an appointment scheduled for Wednesday at 9 a.m. So I'll just put his appointment on there, just so that I know in case anything happens or anything comes up, or if I need to know who's taking the girls or whatever. Like, that's the kind of reason that we do Cozy. That way when we do planning, we know what each other has planned. But so he has an appointment on Wednesday. And then I think that's kind of it as far as like personal stuff. The other thing we do have that I haven't put on here is privates on Sunday. And so right now we have 2 of them booked. Sometimes we'll have a third, and that's why you'll see that we have a gap. But that other coach, he schedules his privates like the week before, so we haven't actually scheduled it yet. So if that does come out, then I'll have to add it on here. But we usually do that one at 1. So we usually like almost always have that one at 1 o'clock, which is why I put this gap in between. But in case we don't end up scheduling that week, or he's not doing privates that week, I don't want to put it on the planner yet, even though this is actually an erasable pen. I don't know if you saw it. I really enjoy the erasable pens, especially for work, because I can just go through and I can delete whatever I marked. And these are like my favorite for work, because when we're in meetings, I jot down notes really, really fast, and sometimes I can't read them. so well. So what I'll do is like, I'll scribble my notes during the meetings and then I'll go through and erase and rewrite to where things make more sense, especially because like right after a meeting, the information's fresh as opposed if I try and go back to it later. But anyways, that's why I've been using this pen and I've just been loving it. And I've used them before. I just kind of went away from them for a while and then it seems like I'm back, and I've noticed that that's been happening with me a lot lately. There's certain things that I done that I stopped doing and I go back to. It's all because, you know, planning, I feel like your planning should evolve based on what's going on in your life and what suits, you know, what's going on. And so if you're constantly changing your planning style or your writing utensils or how you track things like I do, there's nothing wrong with it. You have to do what works for you guys. And that's why it's good to kind of watch other Plan With Me's and other people and how they use their stuff, because maybe sometimes they have an idea that you didn't think about and that would actually like help you. So that's kind of why I really love the planning community, because you know, even if it's just on Instagram and looking at people's, you know, pictures of their planners, you can find so many other ideas and things that you didn't even think about and that end up helping you so much. So that's just a little off topic thing there. But okay, so I have that on the schedule. Let me see if there's anything else. So I know that I'm supposed to have a lab shift. And the only reason this is on a sticky is because it's not 100% set. But I am going to go ahead and I'm going to track it anyways, just in case. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my schedule. So I have these work stickers that are also from my shop that I'm going to use because I think they go okay with this one. And I've debated between the pink and the blue. I think I'm going to do, well, the pink is a little bit off. I'm going to go with the blue. So lab shift will be 6 p.m. to midnight. It's actually a really late lab shift and that's on Saturday. And so that's kind of like a really inconvenient day. It's just, you know, lab shifts, it's just really dependent on when we can get the lab. So we've just kind of, you know, we just kind of had to flow with it and see, you know, what works. I'm going to put my hours for the week, and if they're it's a little hard to say when I'm going to work because it's also dependent on, you know, what I have going on, when I can schedule certain meetings. I like to get to work at 6 a.m. just because I know that I can finish my hours earlier in case I have to leave. But sometimes if something's going on, then I just, you know, I won't do 6 a.m. I'll show up later. Like today, for example, I showed up at 8 because I knew that I could stay later because I wasn't taking the girls to practice. My husband was, so I did that. But, you know, the good thing is that they're kind of really flexible with our work schedule. So that's been great. Tuesday, I'm taking off. So I'm not going to put in there, but like I mentioned earlier, I'm supposedly taking it off, but I'm probably going to do some work from home because I know for a fact that I have a meeting scheduled at 2 o'clock that I probably do not want to miss, especially because we have a deadline coming up on Thursday. So I'll probably end up calling into that and doing some work anyways, but I'm not going to put a hard schedule on here. I'll just kind of track that as I go because technically I'm supposed to have the day off to support her cheer schedule, her choreography day. Let's see, Wednesday, see he has an appointment and I believe he's going to do this one. I believe he's taking them to practice this day. But I'm trying to think if I have any meetings scheduled on Thursday. I don't think, well, I do have meetings scheduled, but I don't think I have any that run too late. I'm going to have to check that. But for right now, I'm going to plan to work all day Wednesday. So I'm going to do, that's going to be another 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. day. And then for Thursday, I'm sorry, my ice machine just decided to start making noise. Like, I think ice melted and then it's refreezing it. Okay, Thursday, I know for sure I'll probably do half day at work. So that'll be 6 a.m. to 12. And then I'll probably end up, so I'm going to put this on top here. And then I'm probably going to do work from home for the second part of the day. And so I just want to track that separately, just so I know that like part of it's going to be from home and part of it's not. Trying to see if I have a sticker that I could do for that. I don't see one immediately, but let's see. I'll go ahead and do this. And then this will be from, she gets there at 2, so it'll be 2 p.m. through 2 to 6 p.m. I think is what I'd end up working to get my hours for the day. And since I don't have, oh, I do have a label there. Oh, I don't know if you'd be able to see on this one because it is kind of dark. But let's see. So I'm going to put work from home. And you probably can't even see that. But yeah, that's on there. It says work from home. I don't know if you guys can see that I actually wrote it on there. Work from home. It's not really that legible, but, or that, like, you can't really see it. But anyways, I have that on there. And then I think that's kind of all I have to set up for this week. I'll put my payday sticker. I like to put my payday sticker on Fridays because that's when we get paid. And then I'll put my checklist on the side, and then I'll put this label on there. I had written on it previously on accident, so I went ahead and erased it. That's the joy of having erasable pens. So I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw on my to-do sticker. So I have that there. Cool. And I think that's kind of all I'm going to track. I do have my habit stickers on there, but I haven't really been sticking to any habits lately because we've just been all over the place. So I'm going to skip that for this week because last week I didn't have stickers for it, and I think the week before I didn't actually use it either. So I haven't been using it, and I do sometimes, but I'm just not going to do it right now. But I'm just going to leave it like this because I think it's cute. It's going to work so far, so I'm going to go with this. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching this plan with me. I'm still getting into the groove of making them, so I'm sorry if I rambled a little too much. I'm trying to stop from that. It's just getting comfortable being in front of the camera again. But I think I'm doing okay. At least I hope I'm doing okay. Go ahead and share your guys' weekly layout. I'd love to see them. I'm always interested in seeing how other people are planning their day, their lives, their weeklies, or their weeks. Just, I mean, everyone has different styles, so I love seeing them. Like I mentioned, this kit will be going up in my shop, so look out for that. So if you haven't already, you can hop onto Etsy. The link is in the comment or below in this video. So just go ahead and favorite the shop, and you should be getting notifications once this kit is up. And I think there's a couple also that I didn't post that will be up there as well, so you wouldn't want to miss those. And then I'm also working on new stuff to release. If you like this video, go ahead and please like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Like I mentioned, I'm getting back into the groove of things, so there'll be plenty more videos to come. But other than that, that's all I have. Thank you guys for joining me, and until next time, bye guys.